Now, in a northern Tunisian olive grove, a small workshop has invented a large machine turning olive waste into a valuable energy source in a country heavily reliant on imported fuel. Here's a report.
For generations, rural households in Tunisia have burned olive waste for cooking and heating or used it as animal feed. The International Olive Council estimated Tunisia will be the world's third largest olive oil producer in 2024 to 2025. With an expected yield of 340,000 tons, the waste generated by the oil extraction is staggering. Khalifi, an engineer who grew up in a family of farmers, founded BioHeat in 2022 to tackle the issue.
I live on a farm where I grew up among olive trees. When I went with my father to the olive grove, I remember that workers used the olive pomace to cook their meals. This idea stuck in my mind. It was from these memories that I revived my memory, and I said to myself, why not? I'm going to transform this olive pomace into briquettes.
At his workshop, employees transport truckloads of olive waste, stacking it high before feeding it into the processing machines. The material is then compacted into cylindrical briquettes and left to dry for a month under the sun and in greenhouses before its packaging and sale. Khalifi began developing his idea in 2018 after he traveled across Europe searching for a machine to turn the olive paste into long-burning fuel. Unable to find the right technology, he returned to Tunisia and spent 4 years experimenting with various motors and mechanical parts. By 2021, he had developed a machine that produced briquettes with just 8% moisture.
Abroad, compressed briquettes are produced from wood scraps. The idea then immediately came to my mind to think of the residues available here in Tunisia, which have calorific value. So naturally I thought of olive pomace.
BioHeat found a market among Tunisian restaurants, guest houses and schools in underdeveloped regions where winter temperatures at times drop below freezing. But the majority of its production is set for exports to France and Canada. The company now employs 10 people and is targeting production of 600 tons of briquettes in 2025. Salim Saheli, aged 40, who runs a guest house, said he replaced traditional firewood with Khalifi's briquettes for heating and cooking. And people around are praising the briquettes for reducing smoke emissions, which previously irritated neighbors.
The olive pomace releases its aroma, and in this smoke, we find the essence of olive oil and the olive itself, which gives a special flavor to dishes such as pizza, panuozzo, makloun, or even a stuffed baguette. Whatever you cook, you will find the spirit of the olive and olive oil, which makes the food even tastier.
Now Khalifi's goal is to leave his mark as a key player in Tunisia's transition to clean energy. And as he says, hopefully the world's too. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.